guys, and welcome back to my channel. I think this might be the 4th or 5th time attempting to film this because my microphone is just not playing ball today, so hopefully it's working this time, and I will probably cry if it's not. But anyway, so today's video, as you can tell by the title, is going to be my top tips for styling a shorter body. So I'm in around 5'2". Adam's sitting over there and he says I'm 5'1". I think I'm 5'3", but I settled for 5'2" because he says I'm 5'1".
You're 5'1".
But yeah, this video is kind of tailored towards people 5'4" and under, so I'm definitely in that category. I am the lower end of the 5 foot scale, so I definitely fit into the petite category. And when it comes to fashion can often be tailored to taller girls. Obviously runway models are in around like 5'8" plus. I'm not sure of the exact height, but that just means that often fashion is tailored towards taller girls. So sometimes us shorties kind of get left behind, and it's annoying, but it's been a journey to find my fashion that fits my body and that I feel comfortable in and that's trendy and that I like. And yeah, fashion for short people is just, it can be a pain. So I thought today I would share my top tips that I have learned over the years when it comes to working fashion for my body. I asked on Instagram if this is something you guys would like to see, and the answer was like an overwhelming yes. So many people are like, yes, I find it so hard to find clothes that fit my body and that I like, and I thought I would just make this video to kind of help you guys out a little bit and share my tips that I've learned. So yeah, I have 10 tips today I'm going to share with you, and if this is something that you think relates to you, then keep on watching. Okay, so tip number 1 is probably my most important tip when it comes to fashion for petite girls, and that is focus on your waistline. So try and create your outfits kind of based around your waistline. If you're a shorter girl, you will know that like finding clothes or finding jeans that like sort of sit around your hip area just does not work. Like there's just something about them that's not flattering and it just never works. So kind of work around your waistline. I always go like a little bit above my belly button area and then sort of like tailor my outfits around there. You want to pick outfits that are going to like sort of draw attention to your waist area, and that'll be like where your bottom and your top kind of meet. So tip number 2 is kind of related to that, and that is high-waisted everything. You will probably never see me wearing anything that's not high-waisted because 1, I just don't feel comfortable in it, and 2, I just don't think it suits my body at all. High-waisted jeans, high-waisted shorts, I'll always have my skirts like pulled up as if they're high-waisted, high-waisted trousers, everything. Everything is high-waisted when it comes to bottoms for me. And low-rise and mid-rise jeans, or like low-rise and mid-rise trousers, will just sort of shorten your legs and just make them look really short. Like that's really all there is to it. So wearing like a high-waisted jean that sort of comes up past your belly button just elongates your legs and makes you look that little bit taller. And paper bag waists are also a really good option because they just add something a little bit extra that's a really cute look. Okay, so my 3rd tip also relates to jeans, and these are sort of my favourite jean style. So straight leg jeans are so good. I pretty much only really like came across them this year because I always wanted to wear mom jeans, and mom jeans just don't sit right on my body. I don't know what it is, there's just something about them, they don't work for my body. But straight leg jeans are the one, and they're kind of like mom jeans but they just work better for some reason. So straight leg jeans, and then skinny jeans, obviously, like you can't really go wrong with skinny jeans. But specifically petite jeans from Topshop are a great shout. I buy so many of my jeans from Topshop because you can go to the petite section and get the exact size and like dimensions that you're looking for, so you can't really go wrong with that. But failing that, going for ankle grazers or crop jeans is always a good shout because they are obviously supposed to be like 3/4 length on taller girls, but for us petite gals, they just sort of sit really nicely around your ankle where a normal pair of jeans would sit. Then finally, flares are also a great option. I've got a pair of flares on at the minute. You can't really see. That was not a good demonstration, but I've got a pair of flares on at the minute, and if you can get like cropped flares, it adds a little bit of height. Or if you're wearing flares with heels, because they kind of like can sort of sit over the jean nicely rather than like scrunching up, it looks really good and just adds a little bit of height to your leg. So number 4 is, I did this last time, I put up 3 fingers, but I meant tip number 4. So tip number 4 is, if failing those last 3 tips, just cuff your jeans. So like, say you see a really nice pair of jeans that you really like, they fit nicely everywhere else, but they're just too long. Just cuff the bottom, just roll the bottom up. I do this all the time. Loads of people say like, oh, I hate when people roll their jeans up. Shut up. I like how my jeans look rolled up, and if you show off a little bit of ankle between the bottom of your like skinny jeans and your shoes, it for some reason makes it look like you're a little bit taller. I don't know whether it's because like it looks like the jeans are a little bit short on you, but it just adds something extra that gives you a little bit of height. So for tip number 5, we are moving on to tops, and my go-to tops are normally crop tops, especially if you're a shorter torsoed girl. Crop tops are really great because they'll sort of just sit above the waistline of a high-waisted jean and add that, like, they won't shorten your legs, like they won't cover up the top, like the waistband of the jeans, and will add like the look of your legs, or like add to the length of how your legs look. Also, if you feel comfortable showing off a little bit of skin in between your jeans and your crop top, that's also a great look, because adding that extra dimension, I think it's sort of similar when it came to showing the ankle between the bottom of your jeans and your shoes. It just makes it look like there's a little bit extra there, so it makes you look that little bit taller. Tip number 6 is, if you maybe don't feel massively comfortable showing some skin between your jeans and your top, is just tuck your top in. So if I'm wearing like a longer jumper or a longer top, I'll always have it tucked in to my jeans, whether that just be like a front tuck or sort of tuck the whole way around, because again, it doesn't mask the high-waisted jean and doesn't make your legs look shorter. Okay, so tip number 7 also concerns tops, but instead of like the bottom of the top, this is more about the top end. So scoop neck tops or v-neck tops are really great options for us shorter gals, because they make your neck and your like collar area look really like long, not really long, but like longer than they are, and just add a little bit of extra height, especially if you've got a bigger chest area, because it just sort of sits really nicely rather than like a high neck top that can kind of like scrunch up a bit. Because when your top like scrunches, it sort of like compresses your height somehow. I don't know why, like I don't know what the reason for that is, but it just makes you look that little bit shorter, and it can just be like quite frumpy and not the best look. But I personally do love sort of higher neck tops, especially in the winter, so I always try and go for like either cropped ones or looser ones that'll sit sort of baggy, and I can tuck them into like a tight pair of jeans or something like that, because I don't like them all like scrumpling, is that even a word? Like scrunching up around my chest area, because I just don't like how it looks, and I don't like it like drawing attention to my chest area. I'd also recommend going for, this is another tip for my like bigger chested petite gals, going for tops that are specifically for bigger chested gals. I didn't know you could get these until this year, and they have genuinely been a lifesaver for me. Like, they don't scrunch up around your chest, they just sit really nicely, and they're really great for like, you know, just those basic tees, just basic black and white tees. I don't really know how to explain it, just plain t-shirts, because I could never wear those before because they would always like baggy up around here, and I didn't like how it looked. Okay, so tip number 8 is don't pair loose with loose. That word did not want to come out, but yeah, don't pair loose with loose. So if you're wearing like a loose pair of like, say like loose culottes or something, don't wear it with like a loose top, because it'll just like completely mask your figure. Wear it with like a tighter top, and then you can wear like your flowy trousers, or if you're wearing like tight trousers, you can wear like a flowy top, because it just shows off your figure a little bit more and adds like a little bit of height, rather than just like squishing you into like one, just like a flowing, I don't even know, like it just shows off your figure a little bit better. Really great options are like structured skirts or blazers, because they just really sit nicely and add a little bit more height. Okay, so tips number 9 and 10 both relate to shoes, which is super important when it comes to petite fashion. Tip number 9 is, if you're wearing boots with jeans or leggings, try and make them the same colour. So if you're wearing like black jeans, then wear a black pair of boots, because having the boots and the jeans sort of like blend into one another add a little bit of length to your legs, because they just kind of like flow. Rather than like, say you're wearing like a white boot with black jeans or leggings, it like cuts off your leg at a really awkward place and it just makes you look shorter. Whereas if you're wearing one colour, it'll add that little bit of height and make your legs look a little bit longer. And tip number 10 relates to heels. So try not to wear heels, again, that cut your ankle off at a really awkward place. So I don't usually go for ones that like sort of sit around my ankle area. I'll try and go for like open foot heels, because seeing like having, especially if you're wearing like a shorter skirt or like shorts or anything like that, because seeing like your leg like just go down into the shoe, I think similarly to the tip about wearing the same coloured jeans and boots, like having it just flow in one go makes your legs look a little bit longer. Then also go for a pointed heel as well, because it just like adding that little bit of like extra on the end of your foot makes your legs look longer too. So yeah, that is my top tips for fashion for petite gals. I have learned a few things over my 23 years of being short and I have more that I could add in this video, but I kind of thought it would be good to keep it to 10. So I might make a part 2. If you would like to see a part 2, please do let me know in the comments down below and I will make that. Or if you have any other sort of petite fashion tips that I haven't mentioned in this video, let me know in the comments down below as well. But yeah, I hope you found this video helpful and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to head down below and give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe, because I upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday. I love you guys so much and I will see you soon. Bye!